Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to Awaken Chaos Era. This is my video tour of my free-to-play account. We are 2 weeks in, just over 2 weeks in, and we're going to go ahead and walk through and show you how much progress I've made 100% free-to-play. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Just a quick reminder, all the links to my social media are in the description below, so definitely check that out. Join us on Discord, building up the community over there, really just talking about the game, tips, tricks, strategies, things like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at my account. I do have my 1 week tour. If you haven't seen that, I'll go ahead and post that up right here. But it's a little over 2 weeks. We're at the 2.5 week mark, actually. And I've made quite a bit of progress since that last video, so we're just going to run through this really quick and talk about a few things that I've learned along the way. So 2.5 weeks in, 100% free to play. I am level 32. I'm farming I am farming every single day. I have no more. I have like one meal ticket. No, three. I have 3 meal tickets left. I have started purchasing some energy especially since they lowered the cost down to 50 diamonds rather than the 80. So I am doing it. I'm spending probably around 100 diamonds a day. I don't use the diamonds as much as I used to for summoning anymore. Once you get a point to a point where your roster is pretty well fleshed out, then really the diamonds, I think, are better used for energy, so you can continue to progress through the game rather than summoning. We get summoning crystals and things like that through the game, so that works out pretty well. Talking about my roster, let's take a look at what I have right now. No, I'm not. All right, so here we are. I do have, what, 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 legendaries here that I've been able to unlock. This guy here, I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. He was one of my first. Hydrisia, she was my rookie summon. Ciara, I just got from a summon. And then I got Savannah a little while ago. I just unlocked wow, it's too loud in my ear. I just unlocked Zatlux through the Covenant quests. I was not lucky in getting this guy through a summon at all in any way, shape, or form. So I had to really focus on unlocking him through the Covenant quest, which is great. As soon as I unlocked him today, actually. I immediately got him up to a 6-star, and I'm working on maxing out his abilities and things like that. Speaking of, if we take a look at Hydrisia, I have been hyper-focused on her. She has been my carry since the very beginning of the game. She's done a fantastic job. There's some times where I do need to swap her out for somebody else just because of the elemental advantage that we have. But here's where I am with her. I have now maxed out her abilities. They are done. I have maxed out her glyphs, which is awesome. I love the title here, God of War. Her gear, not the best as far as maxed out at 6-star, but I do have everything maxed out at plus 15 on the gear. I've got this two here. One thing, obviously, I learned here. So this is Rage is a 4-piece set, which gives you the 20% crit. Having 6 pieces is really a waste. So I will be swapping out 2 of these pieces. I'll be keeping this one here because that's a 6-star, but I will be swapping 2 pieces out and go with Warrior so I can get some additional attack there. Also, another cool thing that I learned as kind of running through this, I like this right here. This just kind of gives you an idea. She's offense. Here's some recommended sets. Some characters on the guide show you who is really good to pair this character up with. And then obviously you have the hero ratings here. Out of 217 players, she is rated a 4.7 in arena offense. So you can take a look at this. This is always good to take a look at. 1,000 players gave her a rating averaging 4.6 in No Man's Land. Flame Lizard, obviously. Elemental advantage there. So this is always a good area to go take a look at as well to kind of see where each one of these heroes, where the players feel each one of these heroes perform the best. So she is awesome. I love her to death. I got her crit rate up to 85%. I want to try and max it out at 100%, so I'm looking at gear that gives me this right here for the main stat. So I got 40% crit on this one. So I should lock that because I don't want to get rid of that one. Anyway, so there we go. And that's Hydrisia. I just got, like I said, Zatlux. So this is where I am with him right now. And lots of epics. We've got some really good elites as well. Some of my favorite elites is going to be Connor and Zachary. I've used them for a long time. They're still part of my main team to clear through adventure mode and mythic and all that stuff. I have a lot of fun with them. I use Freya. She does have an ability that blocks healing. So that's really good. Did I hit the wrong button here? No, here we go. No. It's this one right here. So right here, unhealable and no positive effects for 2 turns. That helps out in some battles. Abbott, I've worked on him a little bit, especially in battles where the elemental advantage, I'm at an elemental disadvantage with Connor. Abbott comes into play pretty well as a really good healer, a good substitute. Also, Marianne, working on her a little bit. She's got some benefits as well. A lot of people like Mary. She's kind of like she's a lesser version of this guy right here, Celestial Kane, but she does have some great utility in the game. I love this guy. He's part of my main team as well. My main team right now is Hydrissia, Celestial Kane, Connor, and then I've been swapping out between Zatlux now that I have him, and Zachary. So, a lot of cool characters here. There's some other characters here that have some cool stuff. You got some poisons with Santis here. This guy's pretty interesting. Don't know much about him, but I just recently unlocked him. This guy has a mimic ability, which is very, very cool. Right here, this chameleon shapeshifts into the targeted enemy for 2 turns, immediately grants 1 bonus turn, plus another turn at the end of the round. This shapeshift does not work against bosses or elite units. So that's pretty cool as well. I think that'd be fun to play around in Arena. So that's my roster. A lot of cool stuff there. And then shops. We'll just take a look at the shop here. Actually, it's in the market right here. Gold shop, level 5. Got that maxed out. Makes legendary glyphs appear in the shop sometimes. Clear adventure 1-1 on Mythic to unlock. So I'm working through Mythic. I'll show you where I am on that one right now. I'm on 4-8. This one's a little difficult for me right now, so I just got to work on making sure I get my main team geared up, abilities good, glyphs good, all that good stuff, and then I can continue to progress through there. So stalling a little bit on 4-8 on Mythic. So cool. I'm what, halfway there? Just about halfway there through that campaign. That's been a lot of my focus as well, is really clearing the adventure campaign so that I have a lot of opportunity to go through and farm the different nodes so that I can go ahead and have access to all the different glyphs that I need. Now, I was able to max out Hydrissia's glyphs only by getting up to, I think I only needed to get up to 4-3 on Mythic, and then I was able to do that, so that was good. I've got my guild. It's going good. Let's see, quests. Really on the quests here, my achievements. This is where I'm sitting at right now. 2,000 on my prestige, achievement level 6. I just opened up a new box here, so that was pretty cool. I am saving my summoning stones now. We do have an event coming up, which is very cool. We have this hero summoning event, so I'm saving all of my summoning crystals until this summoning event pops up. Speaking of, the events are all great. I finished the Yolanda sign-in, the hero promotion. I'm at 4830 right here. There's only a few hours left, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to meet this. I might. We'll see. I have enough resources to take another hero up to 6-star, and that might help me really get there, because I'm only, I'm at just over 3,000 away, so we'll see. All right. So quests doing well. Speaking of quests, if we take a look at Magic Pass here, I'm on 42. We still have 10 days left, so I'll easily be able to complete this. It sucks that this is free to play right now. Very frustrating playing free to play, only because I typically spend money on a game because I like getting that advantage, but I really wanted to stay true to the free to play spirit of the game and really take a look at how free to play is this game. And it is very much free to play. There is a lot of progress that can be made in a short period of time. This 2.5 weeks that I've been playing, I've made a ton of progress. I'm halfway through completing the Mythic mode. I've got a lot of the dungeons. I'm on the higher level of a bunch of the dungeons, so that's pretty cool. Speaking of more quests here, I did complete Stage 1 of Foodie's Guide. I'm currently working on Stage 2. I do need to beat Chapter 6 to continue moving on. Don't know what's going on with Stage 3. Arena. Don't use this as much as I should. There's some great rewards that you get in here, especially through here when you get some diamonds, and then you get some energy and everything in here. So play your arena. Make sure you take advantage of every game mode in here, because you always get something. And you also get these arena pack drops here that gives you arena passes, which is good as well. Those are very random. They can come from the adventure mode. I've gotten them from dungeons. But when you get them, it lets you do more than that 10 a day, which has really helped me. It really helped me burn through a bunch of arena battles so I can get Zatlux unlocked today, because again, I wasn't as focused on that. Dungeons here, Endless Trial, currently working on level 50. So been slow on this one. I need to pump this up a little bit more, because you get a lot of this stuff here, the gear charms, so that you can get your gear leveled up. And it is the hell levels in this game for leveling up your gear. The hell levels are between level 12 and level 15. It's insane. You need so many materials. All right, No Man's Land. This is where you're going to get all of your materials that you need to increase the level of your abilities. So as you can see, level 8, 6, 8, 6, and I haven't even done anything in Shadow Captive yet. I don't have a Dark Hero yet that I would use that on, but I'll eventually get there. Arcane Dominator, again, your gear farming dungeons here. You can see where I am with that. Void Tower, level 53 on normal right now. I do need to put more focus here. I just really haven't. There's some great rewards that you can get through here, which I think is great. And it does reset every month, so you can work through getting through all 3 towers, 100 levels, 300 levels in a month. That means you got to do at least 10 a day, 10 plus maybe a little bit more, just to allow for you to slack a little bit on a couple days. But that's where I am with the tower. Bounty hunts, I'm stuck on 43 right now. Haven't focused too heavy on this recently because I was so focused on unlocking Zatlux. I'll get back and focused on that. And then my dispatches. I've got, let's see, my dispatch abilities right here. I am focused right now on the amount of time it takes to do the dispatches. Once I clear this out, so once I get this one done, I need 300. Once I clear that one out, then I'll focus on the other areas here. But definitely doing that every single day as well. Because you get some good rewards from this also. Everything, even if you get a little bit of reward from some of this stuff, everything cumulatively, you really get quite a bit, and it works out very well. All right, I think that is it. Level 32, I think I've gone through all of this stuff here. Oh, one more thing before we go, really quick, my index. Just take a look at my index here. I've got 119 of 154 unlocked, so a lot of those are legendaries and some epics that I don't have. When we take a look, especially right here, there are a bunch of legendaries, epics. I think for the most part, I've got everything elite and below. Great game, having a blast. I believe this game really is a lot of fun to play, free to play. I'll eventually switch to pay to play, but I think that'll probably happen more towards global. I just want to get this whole free to play experience. I think the stamina adjustments that they have made has helped a little bit. They're not giving away the farm, but they have helped a little bit getting through a lot of this stuff. I think the biggest thing for me, honestly, if they would just adjust the cost of Mythic, it's at 12. Even if they brought that down to 10 or 8, I think that would be a plus. But I think the energy costs in adventure mode need to be adjusted a little bit. Otherwise, I think everything looks pretty good. All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. That is where I am after 2.5 weeks. My next update will be either week 3, or I'll just wait until the full 4-week, the full 1 month look at the account, and we'll see what the progress looks like there. Very curious. Are you free to play? Are you pay to play? How far have you made it in this game? Who's your favorite hero right now? Who's your favorite team? And what are you thinking about this? There you go. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.